Welcome back, Brave Frontier fans, to this year's egg extravaganza. It's an egg because it's Easter, and as we all know, Easter is the holiday where Jesus died and then he came back as an Easter bunny and started laying eggs, and people tried to steal the eggs, and they were all dyed different colors because those colors represented hidden secret communications from aliens. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. What does make a lot of sense to me is we've got some really neat things going on in Brave Frontier right now. For example, we have Easter vortexes. A colorful hunt. As you can tell, I've only done the first one. There are some cutscenes. They are pretty neat. Basically, you want to make sure that whenever you do one of these, however, before you even begin, that you go to your challenges, and this is important. You wait forever. Okay, go to your Easter chain. You'll do the first one, and you'll be like, yes, I've done the first one, and you get the bonus. And then it starts the second one. By the time you're done, as you can see, you'll actually have about 5,000 extra merit points, as well as some carrot cakes and some mystical eggs. Now, the carrot cakes allow a thunder shield to be cast on all allies. That's only about 4,000 hit points. Many of us that have been playing for a while, that's not great, but to be honest, that is better than nothing, and I'm sure there's going to be someone who's going to be appreciative of that. So, you've also got another item that drops Angel Idol, so hook yourselves up. Plus, free merit points, always appreciated. As well, there is a new sphere. That sphere is the Rainbow Carrot. Now, this is a 4-star sphere that only does 20% boost to all perimeters, 50% boost to spark damage, and it boosts water elemental damage by 50%. Not really that great, to be honest with you. However, you'll probably still want to do it. The reason for that is that, if I'm not mistaken, crafting it has a reward attached to it. Now, I could be wrong with that, and if so, I will apologize marginally. But I always end up trying to do all the special crafting orbs anyways. It's just what I do. Make sure I get all of my dailies done today, because that's what's important. Another thing that's going on is that there is a new unit you have a chance for summoning, and an old unit has an Omni. Let's see if the gate's up for me. Probably not. Nope. So I don't have the new unit, which is shown in the background image I'm using today. Cotton is the name of the rabbit, and he gets a mecha. He goes around like, it's a Gundam, and shooting people. Again, it's Easter. It doesn't make a lot of sense. As well, I was playing with this earlier. So, I have a low-tier Carol here. There we go. Like I said, 5 stars. Woo. I probably need to get this character to Omni at some point, because it's kind of neat. I was going to pull up the Omni so you could all see it, but honestly, just go to the wiki. It'll kind of show it off. The leader skill is 40% boost to all perimeters, 30% drop rate boost to battle crystals and heart crystals, 25% reduction to your battle brave gauge, and you get 7 BC fill on your gauge each turn. That last one is pretty noteworthy. By itself, this leader skill probably isn't one you're going to be like, ooh, I must have, I'm going to set this up, but I'm sure there will be some that get a kick out of that. As well, her extra skill gives her a bonus to the battle crystals and heart crystals that drop, and all of her status, or all of her brave bursts and super brave bursts have a status ailment removal component. which gives her a little more versatility. The Battle Crystals and Heart Crystal drop only seems to affect her, though. You can't really complain. It's a freebie. Her attacks, both the Brave Burst and the Super Brave Burst, do water, earth, and light damage to everyone. They boost attack, defense, and recovery by 140% for 3 turns. And they give everyone between 5 and 7 battle crystals in their gauge. There's also an innate negate status ailment on the Brave Burst, and there is a damage taken boosts your Brave Burst gauge for 3 turns component, as well as an 8% overdrive fill rate. And her ultimate is a 20 combo boost, water, earth, and light attack. Fills everyone's Brave Burst gauge to max, which is pretty neat, although we have units like Rain that do that for 3 turns, not just for 1. You get a light barrier, which does 25,000 hit points, and 30% of your overdrive gauge is filled. I don't think that's particularly great, but I'm pretty sure someone's going to prove me wrong on that. She's also got a pretty standard enhancement SP kit. Everything from boosting her stats, 10 points for attack and recovery, and additional 10 points for defense and max hit points. You can give her resistance against 1 KO attack when her hit points are below 20%, which won't ever save you against a 1-hit KO, but, you know. You can have her effects start instead of end when a turn happens. You can increase her perimeter boosting by 10%. Her battle gauge increasing goes up by 1 if you prefer on the Super Brave Burst. You can have great hit point restoration for 3 turns effect, which roughly works out to be about 4k hit points plus an additional 10% based off of their recovery, which for many units is anywhere from 200 to 400 additional hit points healed. Critical hit damage negation for 1 turn on both Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst. Elemental damage negation effect on Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst. And maximum hit points boost effects to the ultimate Brave Burst. Honestly, all 3 of those sound really neat. You're probably going to want to get that from a mitigation unit, not from her. On the right side, that makes it easy to decide what I'm going to be spending my SP kit on her once I level her up. Someday, right? Also pay attention to the Vortex because, well, I did it, so it's not up anymore. But the spring event, the Vortex you can do once a day, is up. You can get yourself an M-GIF to remove a terrible L-GIF you used in the character. You can get some pretty decent L-GIFs themselves. And other things show up along the way, so make sure that you're doing those. I'm going to go ahead and knock out the next 3 missions here. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and get a gem for finishing them. That'd be kind of neat. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing how well you guys are doing, and hopefully you are lucky enough to get the little Robo Bunny in a mecha. Like an angel, forsaking sympathy, rise up, young bunny, and make yourself a legend. Thanks for watching.